Assalamualaikum and good morning to my respected panel, Dr. Maisara Syahari and Dr. Muhammad Zulhari Muhammad Azam. My name is Aliah Binti Muhammad Zamri. My student ID is 20233717739. And this is my proposal defense video. So this is a structure overview on my presentation. So let's get started. First of all, I would like to present my research proposal entitled The Relationship Between Stress Level and Fitness Level Among Different Services of UITM SHAH PALAPES Cadet. So, introduction in the background of the study. First is co-curriculum involvement is important role in developing leadership, discipline and soft skill among university students. Second, PALAPES is military training program under the Ministry of Defence Malaysia conducted in highest education institution. At UITM SHAH, PALAPES consists of 3 main services. PALAPES training requires high physical endurance, mental discipline and emotional stability. At the same time, cadets must balance academic responsibilities with intensive military training, which may expose them to psychological stress, as explained by Lazarus and Fortman 1984. So, next is stress, physical performance and service difference. First is stress can function either as eustress, which enhance motivation, or a distress, which negatively affect performance. Second is exercise stress may impair psychological functional and reduce physical performance. Psychological stress influence concentration, motivation, fatigue, and endurance capacity. Difference in training demand across service may therefore influence stress level and fitness level differently among cadets. Training demand for the Army is physical endurance and field-based training, Navy coordination and water-based activities, and Air Force precious focus and technique demand. So this is problem statement. First is high stress level may negatively affect psychological functional, aerobic capacity and increase fatigue among athletes and military personnel, as reported by Taylor et al. 2008 and Tisai et al. 2020. However, most previous studies focus on forage military cadet or general athlete population. There is limited research within the Malaysian PALAPES context, particularly involving comparison across different services. And last one is understanding the relationship between stress level and fitness level is important for effective training, management and stress control. So, the purpose of this study is to examine the relationship between stress level and fitness level among UITM SHAH PALAPES Cadet, focusing on difference across the 3 services, Army, Navy and Air Force. So, the research question is, what is the stress level among different services of UITM SHAH PALAPES Cadet? The second research question is, what is the fitness level among different services of UITM SHAH PALAPES Cadet? And third research question is, what is the relationship between stress level and fitness level among different services of UITM SHAH PALAPES Cadet? And the research objective is just a mirror to the research question. So I'm not going to introduce into this. So the research hypothesis of this study, first there is a significant difference in stress level among different services of UITM SHAH PALAPES Cadet. Second, there is a significant difference in fitness level among different services of UITM SHAH PALAPES Cadet. And third, there is a significant relationship between stress level and fitness level among different services of UITM SHAH PALAPES Cadet. So next, the significance of the study. Identify difference in stress and fitness level across Army, Navy and Air Force service. Assist in improving training, planning and stress management strategies, and help PALAPES instructor understand the impact of stress on physical performance, serve as a reference for future studies in sports science and military training. So next is limitation and delimitation of the study. The limitation of this study include a limited sample size because the numbers of available cadet during the data collection period, environmental factors such as weather during test for 2.4 kilometers, and the accuracy of stress level data which depends on the respondent's self-awareness. The delimitation of this study that is limited to PALAPES cadet from UITM SHAH with 3 service, Army, Navy and Air Force. Fitness level is measured using 2.4 kilometers run test, and stress level is measured using standardized questionnaire which is the perceived stress scale PSS 10. And so this is a operational term I used to this study. First is stress level refer to the perceived psychological stress experienced by cadet over the past month, measured using the perceived stress scale PSS-10. Fitness level refer to aerobic endurance and cardiovascular capacity, assessed using the 2.4 kilometers run test. PALAPES cadet refer to undergraduate student of UITM SHAH who are actively enrolled in PALAPES during data collection. And the last one is service type, refer to the branch of military service within PALAPES, Army, Navy and Air Force. So next is the related literature review of the study. First is concept of stress in military context. Previous studies indicated the military cadet experience stress due to both academic, demand and physical training. Stress can be categorized into first acute stress, short-term, performance-related. Second is chronic stress. Prolonged exposure, fatigue-related. Second is stress among military cadet and fitness level. Military training environment impose high physical, mental and discipline demand. Exercise stress has been shown to negatively affect concentration, decision making, fatigue, endurance, and aerobic performance. And the last one is fitness, service difference. Additionally, different in training demand across service highlight the need for comparative studies, particularly within the Malaysian PALAPES context, which remain under research. And this is a research gap. So this is the conceptual framework. In this study, service type act as the grouping variable, stress level in the independent variable, and fitness level is the dependent variable. The research design, this study employs a quantitative cross-sectional correlation research design to examine the relationship between stress level and fitness level among PALAPES cadet across different service. So, as a population for the sampling involved 3 service, Army, Navy and Air Force, PALAPES cadet from UITM SHAH. The sample size based on correlational studies requirement, minimum sample size 19 participants, 30 participants from each service. The sampling technique is stratified sampling, and this is inclusion and exclusion criteria of this study. For exclusion criteria include cadet with injuries or medical restriction and incomplete questionnaire of fitness test. Next, okay, this slide show the G power analysis conducted to determine the minimum sample size for this study, where medium effect size, alpha level of 0.05 and power of 0.80 indicated that at least 90 participants we required. Okay, so the main instrumentation needed of this study is first stress level is must measure using passive stress scale PSS-10, a 10 item self-report questionnaire. For the fitness level is measured using the 2.4 kilometers run test, which is exercise aerobic endurance. Time recorded in minute and second using stopwatch. As for the procedure of this study, participant briefed and informed consent is obtained. Demographic information is collected, followed by administration of the PSS-10 questionnaire. A standardized warm-up season is conducted before the 2.4 kilometers run test. Qualified instructor and medical personnel supervise the test to ensure safety and all data are recorded anonymously. Okay, so for data analysis analyzed using the statistical package for the social science SPSS software. One way ANOVA is used to compare stress level and fitness level across the three service, while person correlation analysis is used to examine the relationship between stress level and fitness level. So this is the difference of this study. Okay, so that's it for my proposal defense presentation video. Thank you so much to watching. Have a good day.